Our second last paper for today, with its title, Contextualized Models for Teacher Professional Development and Educational Step Change, will be presented by Dr. R. Sivabala Naidu, representing Professor Dr. Ganakumaran, Subramaniam, the Head of School and Professor, the University of Nottingham. Please welcome.
Hello, hi. Good afternoon. How are you? Okay, this is the second last and I'm the number 10. But I really like number 9. I love number 9. Many reasons. My shoe size is 9. I was born in 27. 27 is 9. 7 plus 2. My month, date of September is 9. And I'm 54 years old now. 5 plus 4 is 9. So I really love 9, but my colleague, my friend there took the 9th spot, but it's okay. Right, there's a slight change in the title because my head of department, Dr. Ghana, couldn't come, and I'm here, so I wanted to just change a bit. It's been a long day for you, right? Since morning, very long day. It was a long day for me. I left my house at, let me see, I woke up at 4:30 a.m. I left my house at 5:30 a.m. I was at the airport at 6:30 a.m. I was near the boarding place at 7. And then they made an announcement. They said, flight delayed. Okay, oh, so sad. Then we waited for a while, then they allowed us in. We were sitting in the plane for about 45 minutes. I actually slept for a while. And then the captain announced, they said there's a technical problem. Please get out. And everybody got out because they were so afraid that another 370 will happen. So we got out and they said 3 to 4 hours delay. Oh gosh, but luckily I had time to eat curry mee. While eating curry mee, I met a couple and they said you must eat the Sarawakian curry mee. I said, very nice, is it true? Are you from Sarawak? Okay, anyway, the main purpose of this presentation is to tell you that in this digital world, in this 21st century learning, other than the technology, the person who's teaching is equally crucial, right? I think many of the presenters have touched on that. You can have the best technology in the world, you can have virtual realities, you can have a beautiful digital platform, but at the end of the day, it's you and me who will make these things come true, right? And therefore, we need to also look at how we train our teachers. And that's where Nottingham has developed a model which is very much customized and contextualized so that the products that we produce from the university, the teachers, will come out and serve as 21st century teachers. As my respected colleague earlier told you that, are we better than our students in this digital world? They are digital natives. We are digital migrants, right? We are dinosaurs actually. So therefore, teacher training must take into context these things and allow teachers, when they are in service, to develop themselves professionally in a way that they can serve better. So I'm here to share what we are doing as an innovative practice that can be adopted by others as well. Right. In terms of professional development, it includes initial training, it includes induction courses. Many times you have teachers coming into the system, but there's no induction courses or mentoring for them. They're just given a syllabus, they're given a record book, and they say, okay, go and teach. That is so wrong. How can you expect somebody who's a novice teacher to come into class and then go and teach? But it must also include continuous professional development. We cannot have a beautiful teacher training and then allow the teacher to teach in the class without continuous professional development. As you know, knowledge is changing all the time. Technology is changing. Therefore, continuous professional development will allow the teacher to become relevant and to stay relevant. Right. One of the principles behind this is that the 21st century teacher should have these following things. First of all, the teacher must know what kind of values that they would need in order to become a good 21st century teacher. And some of these values have been mentioned by my previous speakers. I think Jojo mentioned empathy. But there's also this thing that believe that all children can learn. If you're a teacher educator or a teacher, you think that no, not all students can learn, that's definitely wrong. So the belief that you have that every student can learn is important. No child left behind policy is also equally important. That its education is equitable, right? Not exclusive. Many times, because of the changes in digital technology, education becomes exclusive. The international school students get better. The private school students get better. The rich get better. The poor remain the same. So that's where the teacher is as important, or maybe even more important than technology. So that belief that no child should be left behind should be imbued in the teacher. Inclusive education, you must value diversity. Earlier I saw the slide, you were talking about visual learner, kinesthetic learner, and so on. But it was also about diversity in terms of disability, in terms of people with dyslexia. All these are important. Then teacher and identity. What kind of teachers are we producing? What kind of teachers are you? The inquiring mind, the inquiring mind is very important. That you're constantly asking yourself, what is good, what is not good, what is bad, what is not bad. And then be adaptive to change, because many people are resistant to change. The fact that you are here today, the whole day, listening to a panel of speakers speaking on digital technology shows that you're adaptive. We need to adapt, right? I'm speaking to you. We need to adapt, right? I'm just checking whether you're sleeping or not. Because I think we are, as teachers, we are very smart. We look like we are listening, but we're not. And then sometimes we just, put your hand like that, And then the speaker thinks, wow, this crowd, very cool, huh? They're in deep thought. But actually, you're sleeping. And some people will just go like that, yeah. So you're listening to me, right? Okay, good. So you're adaptive, you have an inquiring mind, but are you striving to improve? I think they're striving to improve. Keith, I think they're striving to improve. That's why they're here, right? Yeah, I'm striving to improve as well. That's why I'm here. All right? Okay, anyway, the skills, reflective skills, pedagogical skills, administrative skills, technological skills. These skills are also important for teachers. Somebody talked about administration. There's now lots of administrative work. But these are important things. The ability to reflect on your teaching practice and think what was good and what was not good, and improving from there is very important. Knowledge. You need content knowledge. You need multi-literacy, knowledge and multi-literacies, global awareness, innovation and entrepreneurial skills. Talking about multi-literacy, I was in KLA 2 today, and I tell you, I don't know where is the departure launch. I don't know where is J22. I was just looking and looking. I was thinking to myself, my God, I'm an educated person. I've gone to school. My parents were educated. They went to school. And I'm struggling at the airport. Seriously. The KLA 2 is so confusing, Lucky. You must bring me more to Sarawak. The more I fly, the more literate I become. So literacy, we take for granted, right? We take for granted, but do you know that there's so many signs that we don't understand? And look, when I arrived in Kuching, it was already late, 12 plus 1 something, maybe even 1. I was hungry. So I was talking on the phone and I was walking, and I ended up in the launch, the Golden Mask launch, and I said, where is the arrival hall? And they said, you must go down and go left. My God, that was embarrassing, man. Terrible. So I think I need to come more to the airports, Lucky. Can you bring me again? Yeah, you will. But of course, the last one is also important, the service to the community, the engagement. Many teachers are very happy, smart, doing work in this classroom, telling that I've done this, I've done that. But 21st century teaches someone who engages the community. Many communities in this country are rural, they're backward. They need that extra touch. And that's when you come in, and that will also bring back humanities into education. I'm feeling that, there's so much emphasis on the 21st century skills and technology that we are we are losing our human touch, right? The human touch, the humanitarian aspects, very important in teaching. In medicine, for example, people are bringing back humanities into medicine because without that part, the whole thing is lost, right? So all these are important. I'm not saying technology is not important, it's important, but you, as a teacher, are also technology. You are a technology yourself. Right. So if you look at this model actually tells us that it is very cyclical. It is not separate, like what's going on. I was a teacher educator for many years before I joined Nottingham in the government institution. The concept that we had in the government institution was that these things were separate. That teacher education is separate, development is separate, training is separate, and so on. But it is not. It has to go on and on and on in a cyclic fashion all the time, continuously. Right. This is some definition. I'm not going to bore you with these definitions. I think you can read, right? You're literate. So just I give you 30 seconds to just read these definitions. What is education? What is training? And what is development? And what these focuses on? Do you want to read aloud like that? Like the Thai kids? Can we try? Then you can maybe do a test. Okay, if you want to. 1, 2, 3, start. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Are you okay with that? Right, development, training, education, but you can see that they're very, very much linked to one another. Right. Okay, in terms of theories, the guiding principles that we are following now are the cognitives, all the tribes, all the threes, the cognitivists, oh my god, my language is bad. I need to attend your class, doctor? I cannot pronounce cognitivists, okay. Cognitivists, behaviorists, social constructivists. Oh, English is terrible, right? No wonder, the kids cannot speak English. Terrible, man. And then we are looking at focus on knowledge, skills, and experience. I'll tell you how. Teacher training, we are focusing also on experience, but we're also focusing on how the skills that how they can apply the skills while in training. We're also focusing on knowledge in terms of the kind of lectures we give in the classroom. All right? And the three niche areas that we also focus on are practice-based pedagogical decision-making, research, practice-based pedagogical decision-making, and creativity and innovation. These are big words, right? Very big words. I purposely put it there to confuse you. Are you confused yet? No. Basically what this means is the teacher must be a researcher. The teacher must make decisions in the classroom based on data-driven. I cannot say, it didn't work. The spelling activity, didn't work. 0. Why it didn't work? My students are stupid. Actually, it was your practice that didn't work. It was your approach that didn't work. So therefore, we want the products that we produce to be able to think and do some kind of classroom research. People call it action research, very driven, so that you can then make decisions based on that mini research you did to improve your teaching. But we also want to focus on creativity and innovation. Creativity and innovation. This is when technology-enhanced pedagogy comes in as well, right? And in terms of delivery, what we're doing is we have 3 kinds of delivery system. Perhaps I need the battery going off or what? Hello? I have 3 kinds of delivery system. Standard is like normal semester. Students go to class, come back. The next day go to class, come back, Then when they lecture, they go. But we also have block. Block is when we do like 24 hours of class for 3 days. 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours, and they go away. And they go away for 3 months. During the 3 months, they actually carry out a research. For example, if the subject was the language learner and language learning, then they would do a research on, for example, motivation. how is motivation different from different kind of learners? Or they might look at the belief system of teachers in a particular area, right? And how this impacts the learning and so on. So 3 months of extensive research, but during this time, they are given guide through online support, right? They can Skype, they can email, we will do consultations, and so on. So the idea behind block teaching is to allow knowledge that they have gained through lectures to be applied in a setting in a school. And it's very popular. People like it very much. Because it's also flexible, you see, because you can still be a classroom teacher and come to do our program. It is mostly for postgraduate master's program. But we also do need space. Need space is when someone wants a particular thing. For example, someone wants to learn about 21st century pedagogy, then we can do that. Somebody wants to know more about, or a particular institution wants to do work on special education needs, and then we'll conduct a workshop. We have got people coming from Sri Lanka. They want to learn about modern leadership. We will tailor-make one course for them. So we have that flexibility, and we customize and contextualize our program to suit their needs. Are there any questions? Okay, thank you. Okay, one of the concepts that we have is there's always a better way. The things that we are doing now, you may think that it works, it's very good, people like it, I've got the best teacher award, I want innovation, but remember it's always a better way. You look at that toothpaste. Can you see the toothpaste? Can you see the toothpaste on that corner? How many times I tell you, when we are squeezing our toothpaste, we want to squeeze it until it comes out like, this is my toothpaste. I paid money for it. Squeeze. But this toothpaste, you can squeeze that side, but you can also squeeze this side. Can you see that? Yeah, it is in the market. And then butter, you see, every time we apply butter, we need to take a spoon, we need to take something and apply. This one was special, man. Like a glue, lah. Kids, have you seen this? I think we need to get one for all our teachers here, lah. So every morning, you can take it like a lipstick, you know. But sometimes when you're hungry, you just eat the butter. Very convenient, man. You don't have to have a tea break. Okay, now tea break. Everybody gets one tube and then you just... Butter is very nutritious, right? Right. But the telephone, I'm sure you know, I think this is even old. Now we have a smartphone, but it's not size anymore, it's what it can do. But are you old enough to remember that first phone? Who's old enough? You are old enough, are you sure? Oh my God. I remember the first phone, kid. People had to carry a... Have you seen that? Oh, kid is very young, he's a young boy. Yeah. I tell you, if you throw a phone at somebody's head, you'll die. So heavy. Heavy, man. But how much has it improved? And I like that. If you're waking up in the middle of the night, you don't want to disturb your spouse or your children, these special shoes got lights. You can just walk, you won't fall down. So nice, right? But it's also good for thieves, lah. Somebody want to churi your house, they just wear this and come, very good. But the concept is, people are always improving, people are always innovating. Are we innovating as teachers? Are we innovating as teacher educators? Is teacher training being innovated, or are we doing the same thing over and over again and then expecting different results? Remember, if we do the same thing over and over again and we expect different results, that is completely not acceptable, right? How can you do the same thing and expect different results? You need to do things differently because people are doing things differently. Right, some of the programs that we offer in Nottingham is the Bachelor of Arts in Education program, which is 3 years, and the Bachelor of Education, which is 4 years. The difference is, when you do a Bachelor of Arts in Education, 3 years you don't have practical. The students don't go out and do a teaching practice. They don't do. They straight away come out and look for a job. Most of my students do this because it's short and sweet. And many are employed successfully in private international schools. Some of them decide to get their experience and they will do 4 years. Right. But what are the characteristics of our education? Is this okay? Is it? Okay. Okay, hello, okay, it's better. All right, so some of the things, I'll end in 5 minutes. Practice-based approach. So our undergraduate students, right from the beginning, we take them to school, right, at periodical times, and get them exposed to kids. For example, if you're a first-year student and you come, on the first week itself, we take you and put you in the school and ask you to deal with the kids, just like how they're doing for doctors now. We want them to experience, if you choose to become a teacher, you have to work with children. That's it. You must like, you don't have to like teaching, but you must like children. You must like working with kids. Many people say, I like teaching, but when I ask them, do you like working with kids? Do you like working with 12-year-olds, 7-year-olds? And they say, no, I don't like children. I don't like to work with children. If you don't like to work with children, how would you become a good teacher? Right? So because of that, we do this approach. We give them lots of exposure to different kinds of kids. And this is an all-boys school, and you know how boys schools are, right? So practice-based approach. So a lot of practice-based training. Experiential learning approach. Other than just that, they get experience while interacting with the kids. Sometimes in a methodology class, we get them to do what we call as micro-teaching in a classroom with real kids. So that gives them experience as well. Project-based learning. So we allow our students to create projects for children. This is one of the most successful projects I've had so far. It's called Nottingham Young Researchers Project, and I'm proud to announce that it's the first in the country. Where we got 120 children, around 120 children from a school, brought them over, and got them to become scientists for a day. We got the engineering department involved, we got the pharmacy department involved, we got the geography involved, the English department involved, and we put these children into workshops like this. And the children actually conducted experiments, cutting-edge experiments, supervised by actual professors from the University of Nottingham. But that doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. Then the children go back to their school and they carry it on and they continue the research and eventually produce a small, not a small, sorry, it can be small. I can say a brief research project and end up with a poster presentation. And I'm excited now at the moment because these students was year 6. They actually now have produced the posters and they're going to come back to Nottingham to present, and then only we'll give them the certificate announcing that these are our first young Nottingham researchers in Malaysia. So it's a very interesting project. But on the teacher training side, my students get the opportunity to learn about project-based teaching. How a project can be used to develop so many skills in the kids, right? So that's important. And we give a lot of importance to project-based teaching and learning. But as I told you, we also focus on inclusive education. We tell our trained teachers that, one size doesn't fit all. Students are diverse. As I told you, you can relate. So we have workshops like this, right? We take them to special education schools, special needs education. We get them to deal with, and so on. This is we brought somebody from Thailand. I don't know whether you know this, Dr. Tira, right? You know her. Okay, so we'll call her every year to come. She studied in the USA, and she's an expert in this area. And we come so that our own teacher trainees become aware of these things and are able to use them when they go back into the school. Right. Of course, digital technology is not missed, and normally what we do is we cooperate with like UBSM, we cooperate with Malta, and organize things related to 21st century learning, so that this is organized by us, but it also caters for students. Because there's two things going on. The students put together a workshop like this. You can't see because I wanted to block the entire thing. It's a workshop known as using technology to engage and gamify learning. And we invited the speaker, Zaid Ali Al-Sagaf. It's really good, very prolific. If you want to engage him, you can contact me. I get 10%. Okay, there's a lot of focus on humanities as well, right? The use of drama, the use of literature, poetry, and so on, because we ultimately believe that human beings, right, We need that aspect to inculcate values, to develop values, to instill values that are universal, that are important. Right, I told you about practice-based inquiry. Lots of research, even though they are trained teachers. We have, every year we have a showcase where teachers, these trained teachers, novice teachers, sorry, not novice teachers, pre-service teachers do research and then present their work in showcase. We take them to conferences. This is a Korean student who studied with us, and there's another one from, there's a local student. We participate in conferences because we want them to build their skills, so that when they go back and become teachers, they carry on this practice. You know, to research, to be data-driven in decision-making and so on. So very much, a lot of focus. We pay for them to attend these conferences. We pay money for them to participate in conferences and so on. Right. Other than that, I told you that we have other programs. We do all these. We do the Sri Lanka project with the principals. We are doing summer schools for teachers. 1 week where teachers come in and then they tell us what they want. Let's say they want this all methodology only. Okay, we do that. Or they want only special education, we can do that. But this is all subject to negotiation, right? Then we have a program in Japan. We do programs for developing English language proficiency for 17, 18-year-olds who have left the O-levels, after O-levels, and they're waiting to go to university. Many cannot go to international universities because of the English proficiency, because IELTS score, you need at least 6.5, right? Therefore, you're waiting, and then we do this program to enhance, and we call it leading edge. And this happens in summer, although in Malaysia there's no summer. In Nottingham, in Subramaniam, we got summer. We got summer, we got spring, we got autumn, we got winter. But every day sunny, every day hot, every day I'm sweating. But then my head of department called me, Siva, what are you doing during summer? I said, when is summer? So summer is from April. Are you British? Summer is from April onwards or May onwards? When is summer? When is the summer season?
June, July, August.
Oh, June, July, August. I just cannot complain. So I get all my seasons mixed up. Because in Malaysia, every day is summer, right? I think so. Is it summer here now in Kuching? It's winter. Oh, no wonder it's not so snowing. Wow, more reason to come to Kuching lah. Like this, very good, man. But we also do CPD courses for private international schools and so on. If you want to, we also do free courses, right? We go to do a lot of school engagement. Because personally, as a teacher educator, I just love to go to schools and do it for free, pro bono work. Lots of pro bono work we do. Right. Okay, I don't want to bore you with this, but these are things going on around in Nottingham as well. The thing is, 21st century, the world is flat, right? The world is flat, and things are changing. If you just Google and see the latest innovations, all kinds. I saw one chip that they put in the tooth. They put the chip in the tooth, and after 1 month they can take out the chip. The chip will have recorded what kind of food you ate. So it's supposed to research on your dietary habits. Google spectacles. I don't know how, but it works. It actually, you want to search something, it actually appears on your glasses, and you know what's happening. And you know, like birth control, I remember my wife taking birth control pills. Now it's just a patch. You just pump out something and you don't get pregnant. You know, things are improving all the time. So what we are saying is, to avoid future shock, right? Because you are teaching learners for a world that has not existed yet, right? You're teaching them now, but they are going to come up to this working world in maybe another, I don't know, 10 years, and there's totally a different world. And how do you cope with that challenge? Are you teachers, Are you teachers? Are you teachers, You see, all not teachers, all from some library or what? I'm talking to you like you're teachers. Are you teachers? Oh, thank God. I thought it was an April Fool's joke. Like kids. So remember this, So as teachers, we have a big moral obligation, right? To teach kids for a future that doesn't exist, right? Correct, now? Tell her, yes. Oh my God, At least you tell yes, I think, oh, I can go and tell my boss, very good boss. All say yes, yes. Can you say yes again? Yes. Can you record that yes? All right, so that's it. I end my note by saying, be great, be good, all right, all the time. Use technology, but don't forget the human touch. You are as equally important as technology. So continuously update yourself with new knowledge. Continuously update with yourself with new skills. But don't forget that special values that you need to teach the children. With that, I thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Subramaniam, for an impressive presentation. Now we would like to invite once again Mr. Kit Thong to present a memento of appreciation to our speaker. Please welcome. Thank you, Mr. Kit, and thank you, Dr. Subramaniam.